Yeah, let's get into this. Life Path 9, full explanation right now. Let's jump right into it, man. I got a full note sheet full of everything I want to go through. So I'm just going to go through it, man. Let's start off with why I'm starting with 9. Well, I'm Life Path 9, okay? So, how do we calculate Life Path, guys? You calculate your month, add your dates of the date, add those up. You add by single digits, guys. So if for my case it'd be 8, 19. So you add the 8 plus 1 plus the 9, 1998, year of the tiger, right? All these things will coincide to my message as I continue, guys. Add all those up, you get 45. You get the Joker number, guys. You get the Joker number, right? 4 and 5, you get the Joker numbers. The 4 and 5 gets you to the 9. Okay? Now, that's how you calculate it. I gave you my numbers, and now I'm gonna give you the rundown, guys. And I'm gonna start off with a quote to remember, and it's from a movie. It goes, "It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything." Okay? So that's the importance of life path number 9. In this life path, it is about letting go. Okay? Letting go of your ego, letting go of negativity, letting go of the heaviness in your heart, and just allowing yourself to be humanitarian and giving help and accepting help. That is what is entailed. Okay? The good 9 in Chinese. 9 is pronounced Jiu, spelled Jiu. Jiu, which also means long lasting. As the highest single digit, it represents the maximum level of mortal happiness, longevity, and good luck. Okay? That's what it means. Jiu. 9 has special meaning because it's extremely divine and it has spiritual significance that needs to be defined. The number 9 is odd. It has its origins with God. Now, when we think of a number chart, right, when we start from the 1 is the beginning, but the 0, we cannot forget the 0. The 0 is still there. The 1 starts, and then the 9 is the end integer. Now let's go into something even more. 9s, right? Now we're talking about 9s. There are 9 planets. Earth, Venus, Mars, Pluto, Jupiter, Neptune, Mercury, Uranus, Saturn. This equals all of the 9 heavenly bodies. Okay? Why are the 9 heavenly bodies so important? They're up in the world, they're up out in the universe, right? Those 9 planets are what gave us our elements that we have. Let's get into why we have 9 major systems in the human body, okay? Let's go over the 9 major systems in the human body. Okay? So that the fact that the human body is an element transfer, basically wisdom coming in from these planets is what our elements are. We are the vessel now, right? Coming from these planets here on human Earth, right? And this is a symbolism that we kind of take for granted. Let's go through the 9 systems though. Cardiovascular, skeletal, nervous, digestive, respiratory, immune, excretory, muscular, and the endocrine. But the 3 most main puns we must look at, right, that deal with chakra exclusively: the nervous, the endocrine, and the muscular. Okay? Now, the 9s are so important because they're so intertwined with mathematics, society, numerology, and just life in general, right? The universe is 999 times 999 times square. That is what the universe equals. The 9 represents birth, right? The 9 represents completion. That is all. Childbirth and pregnancy, 9 months. The 9th month is the start of fall. It's also the 3rd season out of the 4 seasons. 3 squared is 9. Now we're going to move forward into what fall is and what its significance is and all of this. The significance of fall is quite important to this because it's nature's approach to taking extreme measures to protect itself and to stay alive. In general, leaves that get this pigment of green come from chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is what gives leaves their green texture. But there are pigments underneath, but they're always covered by the green chlorophyll because photosynthesis needs to get its sugar. When the temperature starts to cool down and there's not that much sun out, the green chlorophyll is now not being used directly through photosynthesis. Now the other pigments can show. This is called autumn. You see red and orange leaves, even brown pigments. They're all falling down. They're withering away. This is the exact ideology of Life Pathway 9. The ideology of creation and destruction. That is exactly why fall is beautiful. And even the creation of human life, right? The 9 months. The number 9 is so crucial. Very, very, very crucial. It is essential because it is about completion. It's about letting go. But more in fact, just completion. Let's think about weapons per se. A 9mm, right? One of the most secured ways of self-defense. 9. Now let's look at the word 9 for a woman per se. The word feminine, if you look closely, it's actually feminine. The 9 is within. Correct. And the 9 looks like the bottom half of a woman when she is pregnant, right? And when she is pregnant for 9 months, approximately 270 days, right? Give or take. Let's add up those numbers specifically. 2 plus 7 plus 0 brings you to the completion of 9. Why is 9 the completion of everything? It is the completion of almost everything. It is the end before you must restart back to 1. If you were to get engaged today and you went up to a woman, you wanted to get engaged, you got on one knee, you propped out your ring. From the right hand moving to the left, it takes about 9 fingers till you get to the left ring. Till you get to that left ring finger, it's 9 fingers. 9 fingers to the ring finger on the left. Now here's something more intensive, right? Why do realtors and marketers advertise 999 so much? A car, 20,999. Candy, 99 cents. A gallon of gas, $3.99. There's an attractiveness behind the number 9. Try this, guys. Whenever you're giving a rating to a girl, guy, whoever it may be, tell them they're a 9. I bet you they would like that answer better than 10. There's an attractiveness behind the number 9. There is an aura of energy that comes behind the number 9. Things just gravitate towards number 9. And number 9's ability to just manifest and create is divine. Now, here's what I mean by this. In due time. If you use your power for the wrong, you will get scorched. Because if you have the ability to manifest, which a lot of people who are born on the 19th do, born on the 19th also 9th life path. Now that is the nuance, right? That is the nuance. Now, if you always multiply back to 9, you could always get 9. For example, 9 times 8 equals 72. 7 plus 2 equals 9. 9 times anything will always give you the sum of 9. If you add up 55 times 9 equals 495, 4 plus 9 equals 18. If you add the 1 and the 8, you get right back to the 9. Enough of the math, guys. Let's get into degrees. If you look at a full circle, right? A 360-degree full circle. Full spherical circle. 360. 3 plus 6 plus 0 is 9. Semicircle. 180 degrees. 1 plus 8 plus 0 is still 9. Now, the people that are born on the 9th, 18th, and the 27th, the 9th pathway, a partial pathway, if you're born on these specific days, you're very adaptable. You could go to almost anywhere and adapt, whether this be a high-class society, whether this be a low-grade society, wherever you are, even in any hoods, you could just adapt to any environment. That is the power of the 9th life path. You are adaptable. You can manifest. But you have to be careful with what you're doing because karma is real. You have to be careful with what you're doing because karma is real. Okay, guys. So 9s tend to struggle to see what makes them special. But those same qualities that make them special make them magnificently brilliant. 9 experiences fear, doubt, and worry the most. They're also the ones to confront it head on the most. You have the ability to take heavy energy, obstacles, blockages, and transform them into something miraculous. 9 makes excellent leaders, innovators, and pioneers. Characteristics include freedom, wisdom, travel, and great desire of completion. I feel like a lot of these things resonate with myself, but I'm not here to talk about myself and my situation and my upcoming and my nuance. But I'm also here to give you the direct breakdown of number 9. Okay? The positives, the negatives, and just the pathway. Well, freedom and wisdom and travel is what the 9s want. They jitter at the thought of staying at one place for too long, whether that be work, a relationship, or a career, or just anything of that nature. Just being at something for too long. That is not for them. They want to constantly be at something different. 9s can be daydreamers. They tend to feel great joy in daydreaming. They also have a sense for others' pain and joy. Now, the 9s have no set career, guys. They don't have a set career, guys. Because I'm going to give you some examples of people that are 9s. Jordan Peterson, exceptional speaker. Still not understood. Joseph Stalin, exceptional speaker. Still not understood. Can we consider this man humanitarian? I do not think we could put that on the same scale. Jim Carrey, also a 9 life pathway. All 3 men I mentioned, all 9 life pathways. Now, what is funny about all these names I just mentioned is the fact that they all start with a J. I also was supposed to be born with a name J, but that didn't happen. Nevertheless, because the 9s have no set career, it is important that even though they are called humanitarian, it is their worldview that will shape and sphericalize their perception. You have to understand that just because this is the blueprint, their perception and their lifestyle will formulate this. The 9 can push boundaries beyond limitations. Let's read a shaman. A shaman, the revelation, clarity for the 9s. There's a special kind of magic that follows people born with the 9 life path number. They embody the wisdom of a sage, but not by chance. They fought their way through challenges, many challenges, to reach this point, and have gained immeasurable strength and awareness. Along the way, 9s will find themselves in a position of support and advice. This feels natural to them. The knowledge they have gained can be incredibly valuable to others on their journeys. Now, what does that mean? The 9 is the completion, the 9 is the end. You must be able to find what the 9th pathway is for yourself. All these things can be part of your understanding of the 9th pathway. Nevertheless, it is still your job to find your path. But remember, like I said, if you do come with the power of the karma, the manifestation karma of the 19th, you must use it for good. Do not use your karma for bad, because you will see that it will come back to you. Because if you are able to manifest good, you can definitely manifest the ugly. Be careful. The lifeway path number 9 is extremely interesting, to say the least.